I got a call from a friend at Bill's Lobster House in Southwest Harbor, talking about some red listing rule that actually could have a real impact on families who have fished for lobsters for generations, and could absolutely devastate the industry based on the protection of whales when what they're complaining about hasn't happened in almost 20 years. I think there was a single incident back in 2003, 2004. I looked it up, and it's just absolutely bizarre that this group would do this. What can be done to protect the livelihood of these families?
Well, you put it quite right, Joe, because some people, they refer to the lobster industry. It isn't really an industry. It's 5,000 sole proprietors who own their own boats, families along the Maine coast. And it's a mainstay. Their towns, you know, Stonington, other towns along the coast. This is really what there is in that economy. This is a private group in California based at the Monterey Bay Aquarium that's taken upon themselves their self-appointed judge, jury, and executioner for what's sustainable in the fishery. And my problem with this decision, this order, that is basically they're telling Americans, we're going to try to put these lobstermen out of business. I mean, let's be clear about this. Avoid lobsters. I mean, they're saying don't buy lobsters. They're saying that to retailers, to restaurants. Several major online retailers have already dropped lobsters as a result of this. And here's the problem, Joe. It's not based on any evidence. You know how many right whale deaths are attributable to lobster gear in Maine?
None.
Zero. And I hate reading things on the air, but I got to read you this. This is from their decision, and they say, due to a lack of information, it is often not possible to assign entanglements to a specific fishery. Documented entanglements involving poly and trap gear, unidentified gear, of which the lobster industry may be a part. They're sentencing this industry to death because of assumptions and supposition. That's not science. That's not good science. And then they go on later in the report, all the things we've done, the lobstermen out of their own pockets have taken thousands of miles of lines out of the water. They've changed the way they fish. They put wigged links in the line. They're using weaker line. They've done all those things. And this outfit says, well, it hasn't been proven that that's effective. So, in other words, we've got to prove that we're innocent. And they're just doing this on assumptions. It's the most irresponsible decision I've encountered in my public life.
Guilty until proven innocent. And by the way, the consequences would be devastating to families, like you said, up and down the coastline. Senator Angus King of Maine, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate you being on today, as always.
Thanks, Joe.